morning. I'd like to call the Madison County Commissioners meeting to order. If everyone would please rise. Say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Quick meeting this morning. We have two things on the agenda. Sheriff, you have an amendment to your existing medical contract on dental services.
Yes.
And you've reviewed that, Jeff. Yes. I mean, just briefly, it's on the, if you want to come up, it's just on the dental portion of it. Just for the record, Sheriff, the value increase and then what extra services you're going to get.
Right. Currently, John Beamer from the Sheriff's Office. Currently, what we pay for the Sheriff's Department for dental work is $2,500, and the provider comes in one time a month, and whether they see one patient or five, it's still $2,500 a month. So our current medical provider is offering up the current contract of an additional $250. And they can be there at any time when we need it. So,
And that would
there should be a cost
service a lot more folks.
Yes, yes. Because if someone had treatment started on the one visit with the previous provider and it didn't get finished, they had to wait a month to complete the treatment. So, this will be a better outcome for the the inmates over there, and it's already with one of our medical providers.
Any questions for the Sheriff? Jeff's already been through it. I'd make a motion for approval.
Second.
Any other discussion?
Who's the provider, the medical provider?
Quality QVC. I'd have to get that to you again.
Okay. So, right now you're paying $2,500 a month, and they come in once a month. Now they'll come in whenever you need them for $250.
Right.
Okay.
Per yes.
I'm sorry. Quality Correctional Care LLC.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, John.
Thank you. Any other questions? Those in favor say aye. Aye. Motion carries. And Dan Gert. Dan, we've talked about this a bunch, and you're the primary reason for the special meeting today, so we can get this knocked out.
I know. I was going to apologize for making everybody come in for a special meeting, but since you had other stuff to do, then I won't apologize as much.
That's all right.
What we're wanting to do is sign a contract with a new online vendor for our website. They'll be the new payment vendor to replace Forte. It's Invoice Cloud. The biggest difference is there will be a $100 a month fee that we will pay once the service starts. It'll be a 3-year contract. Up until yesterday, the fees were seeming a little higher, but the services are greater. The taxpayer will benefit from. But then Forte is raising their fees March 1st and are now in the same cost basis. And I just talked to my contact at Invoice Cloud, Adam Eck, about to make sure we weren't signing this contract in the next month and raising the fees. With interest rates going up, it seems that the credit card vendors are raising their fees also. He said that they had just recently raised their fees before they, about the middle of last year, and they hadn't raised them in several years, and he didn't anticipate that happening again. So I think we're locking in a good rate on that for a while. But what they will be able to offer that Forte doesn't, before, when Star Financial was the vendor, there was the option of people going online and setting up a monthly auto pay or a semi-annual auto pay. When Star Financial pulled their service, that option went away. Invoice Cloud, those options will come back either through Invoice Cloud or through the payment type that people choose. In the past, there was electronic check or debit and credit card. Now there will be Venmo. And again, this is a lot of stuff people get excited about that I don't. But it's out there and people want to use it. Venmo is one, PayPal is another. There will be more options
There's
to make the
probably a
payments.
couple more options besides
Yes,
those two as well.
Right.
So.
There will also be the option if the county decides to take it on for electronic billing. We now send a bill out to everybody. Some people complain they don't get them. Some people don't get them because we get several back every year that have bad addresses or people don't exist anymore. If people want to have an electronic bill sent to them, we'll be able to do that through the Invoice Cloud option. So there's just several that should enhance the taxpayer paying online. I think it will encourage more and more people to use the online. And while we have managed to cut the lines down a lot since 4 or 5 years ago, we still have a couple days toward the end where somebody might have to wait in line 15 minutes. More people that use that online service, the less people that are going to be walking in.
Any questions for Dan? Jeff, you've also went through this contract. It is 3 years. Is there any early term?
There's a 1-year renewal
After that, all right. You'd entertain a motion?
I'd make a motion, we approve the Invoice Cloud contract.
I'll second the motion.
And a second. Any other discussion? Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Dan. Nothing else before the board. I'd make a motion to adjourn.
We'll get hold of you on it.
Second.
Those in favor say aye.
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 How you been?
Is this just for John or this one?
Both of them.